It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
A pleasant good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the campus of Notre Dame High School here on the WBCB Sports Network. Today, it's high school soccer as the visiting Hopewell Valley Bulldogs take on the Notre Dame Irish. Let's start right away with the Bulldogs. They're 0-2 on the year, still looking for their first win and first goal of the year. The Irish come into today's contest at 2-1, coming off a victory against West Windsor, Plainsboro North 6-1. But first, today's game is brought to you by Capital Health System and Haldeman Ford Subaru, Riviera Restaurant, Notre Dame High School, New Jersey Education Association, The Trentonian, Italian People's Bakery, and Hyundai of Trenton. Thanks for making this game possible, and thank you for joining us on a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in mid-September. And Makai Gundy, Nick Gallagher, and Brianne O'Neill with you for this one. Let's look at the visiting Hopewell Valley Bulldogs on their first couple results of the year. They are led by head coach Ed Gola in his 21st season under the helm for the Bulldogs. They lost their opening day contest to the Hun Raiders 1-0, and their most recent game they lost to Bridgewater Raritan 2-0. So as I mentioned, they're still looking for that first goal, and a big task for them as they try to get past that barrier today with on the road here from Notre Dame. The Irish, on the other hand, they lost their opener to Delran, a 1-0 final that was, but they bounced back just the next day with a 3-0 win over Lacey down in Ocean County. Will Lynch had 2 goals, Luke Coulter had a goal, and Luca Orcolano added 2 assists for them. They are led by head coach Brian Fisher, his 4th season at the helm for the Irish. As we are set for today's contest, as players are on the field, and the Irish will win the coin toss and they'll take the first kickoff here. And we'll go over starting lineups for both these programs in just a minute as we get set from the officials and get everything underway here. And we are underway from head coach Mike Perrone Field on the campus of Notre Dame High School, as the Irish in their blue dark color jerseys, the Bulldogs in their white color jerseys this afternoon. As the Irish take it into the final third, as Bulldogs break that up, we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. They are going 4 at the back. Gavin New, the number 3, he's in the back. Max Marticali, Jack Gabe, and Jackson DeRosset, the back 4 for the Bulldogs. In the midfield, it'll be Andrew Halco, it'll be Manny Thacker, it'll be Colin McCullough, and Pedro Mesa Trullo, and Connor Foy. And the forward for them today will be Michael Musetti for the Bulldogs. And in net for the Bulldogs as well, almost forgot, it will be Ethan Peck, the senior goalkeeper. And for the Irish will be the sophomore goalkeeper, Anthony Merloose, on the end for the Irish. And the Irish also at 4 in the back, Riley Maricalo, J.C. Palumbo, Nick Aguilino, and Isaac Bustamante, and Felipe Samuel, the 4 in the back for the Irish. In the midfield, it'll be Tyler Javik, Landon Honish, Luca Urcolano, and senior Will Lynch. And up front in the forward, it will be Antonio Mandrusi. Will Lynch, the double-digit goal scorer for the Irish last season, 12 goals, 12 assists, as he looks in his senior campaign to recreate what he did last season as a junior. Bulldogs with the throw in just about midfield. The Bulldog goes down in midfield. They'll call the foul. It'll go free kick here. Jackson DeRossa with the free kick on the edge of the box. Shot from distance wide. As Manny Thatcher with the shot. And Merluce will go to retrieve that one. Merluce had 5 saves in the victory against West Windsor-Plainsboro North, only gave up that 1 goal. As Caden O'Rourke, Luca Orcolano all had 2 goals each. Will Lynch and Tyler Javik contributed with a goal and an assist. As Bulldogs will work it back to the keeper here. And pass is intercepted on the far side of the field. It will be tiptoed down the sideline. It'll be out of play. And possession will stay with the Irish. These two teams met twice in 2023. Notre Dame, victorious in each of those matchups, was back on September 12th. They won 1-0. And they met again in the Mercer County Tournament consolation game. The Irish victorious there 3-2. Their first matchup here in 2024. Bulldogs almost in a retooling year. They lost 10 seniors to the class of 2023 for the 3rd straight season. As they're on the counterattack here on the far side, and it is played out of play. Good there by J.C. Palumbo, kick it out of bounds. But the Bulldogs have 9 players returning from last year's squad. And the big thing for them overall this year is just finding the right personnel to put on the pitch at the right times and find different ways to get goals. There'll be a throw in on the far side. And we'll go out of play. Throw in for the Bulldogs here. As Gavin New on the throw. And the Irish clear their line. Bulldogs looking to work wide here. Down near the touchline and keeps it into the center of the box. And good defense there by the Irish as they win possession back. Will Lynch with it with midfield, gets it up to his teammate. Battle for possession there, Irish still with it, shot on net as Ethan Peck right there to cover it up. As Peck will boot that one away. Good kick there, that'll go all the way down. And that'll go out of play. And it'll be the first corner of the match. As officials just having word with the Irish inside the box. Jackson DeRosset will come in and take the corner for the Bulldogs. They stack the box. DeRosset whips it into the corner. Headed on net, still in there. Irish will get it out of the box. And Merluce will get it right back to him. And he'll just punt that one away. DeRosset goes up with it for the Bulldogs, but all the way back where Merluce will come up and take that one. Anthony Merluce, the sophomore goalkeeper, Just him and Felipe Samuel, the two youngest in the starting 11 for the Irish. Very upperclassman roster for the Irish here in 2024. A shot as Beck came out and couldn't handle it. And the defense for the Bulldogs there to back him up as they will kick it out of play. It'll be a throw-in on the far side. Landon Honish on the throw-in. He'll get it back. Whips it in high kick. We'll go all the way to the other end of the field. The Irish split two defenders there. Honish gets it back, shot from way out, goes back to the netting behind Beck, out of play. So some early back and forth, Mackay, from both teams. Still early in this game here, as we're only about 10 minutes in here in the first half.
Yeah, still early indeed. Just two teams just testing each other out right now, looks like.
Play up ahead for the Bulldogs. Marloose read that well, and he'll gather it here. Bulldogs get possession here into the box, and nothing there that time. Connor Foy will shot on net, and another save by Marloose. Bulldogs have been aggressive early on, just kind of shooting anywhere, seeing if they can get any deflections and rebounds. As Bulldogs will keep possession here, as Edward Lee was battling for possession at the midfield for the Bulldogs. It'll be a free kick for the Irish, as the junior midfielder Landon Honish will take this one. He'll get Riley Maricola short. Honish decides to go long with it in the box, whips it in, headed by the Bulldogs up over the net and out of play.
Just hit someone's car.
And we'll have our first substitution of the match. I can't tell right now who entered. It was hard to see from our vantage point of the number. But the substitute is taking the corner kick for the Irish, their first of the match this afternoon.
It looked like 10, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it looked like 10 as well. And a long kick there from the corner. Now it'll roll all the way to the other flag, out of play, and it will be a goalie kick for Ethan Peck here and the Bulldogs.
Looks like they're fixing a goalpost.
Maricola with it. He'll go up field here to Javik. Javik, a nice dump off pass. Nice from Lynch, back behind. Nice heel flick. Shot, score! As Tyler Javik with the goal. A beautiful setup assisted by his teammate Will Lynch. 1-0 Notre Dame.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a behind the back pass in soccer. That was a nice, cool little assist right there.
As an early 1-0 lead for the Irish. That took skill from Will Lynch and Tyler Javik.
Yeah, and that's something that you usually ask, which one was prettier, the pass or the shot. I'm kind of biased towards the pass right now.
.28 minutes remaining here in the first half. And the Irish looking to build off the opening goal. It'll be Tyler Javik's second goal in as many games. Had a goal against West Windsor Plainsboro North in the 6-1 victory for the Irish. And now the Bulldogs looking to respond. Again, they are still looking for their first goal here in their 2024 campaign. Have been shut out in their first 2 matches. Whereas the Irish have scored 10 goals, including today, in total in their last 3 games. And the biggest thing for the Irish, coming off their 13-8 record in 2023, finished 9-5 in the CVC play, but to replace that senior class, they lost a lot of seniors as well. They lost over 10 seniors in their class. Who was going to score for them this year besides Will Lynch? And well, a lot of guys have stepped up early here, 4 games into the season for them. Irish with it at midfield on the far side. Bulldogs battling. And they'll work it back here. As Javik again with it shot, and he scores! Tyler Javik does it again, his second goal of the afternoon, 2-0 Notre Dame. Again, a beautiful pass by his teammates in some space. Tyler Javik does the rest and doubles up the Irish lead here early on in the first half.
Yeah, just did a real great job at timing. Went to kick that ball and get into the net. Real awesome job right there.
So just 2 minutes later, Tyler Javik does it again on the quick Irish counterattack. And we'll have a substitution for the Bulldogs. Coming off for them will be Edward Lee. And Pedro Triolo Mesa back on the pitch now. It'll be an Irish free kick here. Honish will take it. Honish ready, whips it in, goes long and couldn't keep it in play. And it will be a Bulldogs kick here.
Yeah, just missed a couple of guys right there on that pass.
And a big kick there from one of the Bulldogs defenders. Whips it in. Irish keeping up the pressure throughout the middle of the field, trying to win possession back. As Henry Sees lost it on the far side. Irish with the throw in here. Nice move there on the far side. Irish get possession back. Dancing around with it is Lynch. And is headed up by Javik. Irish still with it on the edge of the box now. It'll be a low shot from distance, wide of the net, and out of play. Another goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Well, felt in the early stages of this game, Hopewell with the early chances and early shots on net have not gotten too much since. It's been all Notre Dame. And Lynch with a great jump on it in some space. One-on-one, puts it in the back of the net. It's a goal for Will Lynch. His first of the afternoon. A 3-0 Irish lead.
Just coming out firing. Put up 3 quick goals.
And all the Irish goals have come in the last 6 minutes. So if you've joined us late, you've missed a flurry of goals from this Irish offense as Lynch with his first of the afternoon. It's Will Lynch's 4th goal here in the early 2024 campaign, the senior midfielder. Already with 4 goals, had 12 in all of last season. As Bulldogs were looking to whip it in there, but the Irish defense was all over that one. As Bulldogs win a corner here. Ball's whipped in and is missed on the edge of the box, running after it, and will let it go. And it will be Notre Dame possession. Bulldogs keeping possession here on their half. They'll whip it into the box and just wide. Marlouse will let it fly. As Jackson DeRosa will get that for the Bulldogs. He'll go back the other way. Up to Michael Musante. Ball up ahead. 2-on-2. Irish win it, and it'll just go. Looked like it went off an Irish attacking player here, and the official will say it'll be a goal kick. You just see Mackay early on, just even after the first goal, how much more aggressive Notre Dame is being here in this first half early on, chasing the extra balls long and just getting guys forward.
Yeah, just really just trying to control the ball movement, really just having their way with this team right now and having success with it.
Bulldogs with it around midfield. As Javik won possession back as he's battling 3-on-1. And a hard foul there in the final third. It'll be a Notre Dame free kick and a pretty favorable position, excuse me.
Yeah, and just this Irish team, they know how to kick it out onto their side of the field as well, just to, get better possession.
As Ercolano will give up the kick, as Will Lynch will take the free kick here. Two-man wall for the Bulldogs, just on the edge of the penalty area. Lynch will hop over. Irish will go short with it into the box. Man goes down. Bulldogs win back possession on the counter. Back up ahead. Could be long, as Merloose will read that and smother that one.
That was a great read right there, coming out to get the ball.
It's always careful when you have numbers for the opposing team and your goalie comes out to read that. It was a good job by Merloose in that case, but it could have been dangerous. Flick on up into the air, and Bulldogs will kick it out of play. Aggressive defense there by the Irish. Bulldogs maintain possession here. They'll try to go wide with it. As intercepted by Javik. Javik goes up to Lynch. Lynch in some space, couldn't control it. Javik again. He'll go wide to Honish, who will let it go out of play for the Irish throw-in. Lynch, a nice flick off to Honish. He'll go back with it. Picked up by Samuel. Samuel loose into the box, and Bulldog defense right there. Moments away from the fourth Irish goal of the half. And instead it'll be a corner kick.
Yeah, that was just great help right there, being able to cover that, to be able to not have Irish score on that play.
So Irish will bring a man short. And a whip it into the box. And just over the netting there, out of play, as a pair of substitutes back on for the Bulldogs. As DeRosset will come in to take the kick. And he keeps it low. Right back to the Irish. Bulldogs go wide with it. Running it down. As William Rye was there for the Bulldogs to go all the way back. Will Lynch on his horse will not catch up to that one, as Peck comes out to kick it off out of play. Javik will throw it up to Lynch. Lynch getting trapped in the corner. Nice move. And good defense there by the Bulldogs to keep that from getting out of control. And 3 Irish substitutes, as Javik will head to the bench, as well as Luca Ercolano. And Jack Gabe goes off for the Bulldogs. Irish will play it back here. Bulldogs making their way forward as they try to look for their first goal of the afternoon, the first goal of their 2024 season. And it'll be out of play on the far side. "13 minutes remaining here in the opening half. As Will Lynch with the read there. Bulldogs get it right back. And it'll be just wide. Arcola works it up for the Irish. As Lynch tried a nice touch pass to himself. As he goes down, it'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick for the Irish here. As Landon Honish, the junior midfielder, will take the free kick here. Honish whips it in wide, and it'll go out of play. Look to be off a Bulldog, and it will be an Irish corner. As Honish will come off the free kick, and he will take the corner on the far side of the field. Honish is still loose in the box as the Bulldogs get it out. And it is booted well behind the field here into the parking lot.
Again.
They can only make the netting so high behind the goalie there. Bulldogs trying to get something going. Nice flick on as Merloose will come up and gather it again. Merloose was busy early on as really his workload has cooled off as Ethan Peck for the Bulldogs has given up the first 3 goals of the afternoon. And a pair of substitutes for the Bulldogs, one for the Irish. As Luigi Baricelli comes off. Caden O'Rourke with the throw-in. Bulldogs get it right back. And they'll slow things down for the moment. Back to Peck. Up ahead wide, and Merloose again comes out to gather that one. Merloose punts that one away. As Honish going back and forth with Anguilino for possession for the Irish. They'll work it out wide. Bodies flying everywhere. Kick will go out of play for the Irish throw-in here. as Will Lynch will head to the bench, assuming that is the end of his work for the first half. And a 3-0 lead. Irish able to go deep down the bench here and get some valuable playing experience for a lot of their squad here. Nice slide tackle by Honish to win possession back. Shot from distance is wide for a Bulldog goal kick. As Peck will play it short here to his defense. Winning it at the midfield there for the Bulldogs. William Rye, he goes up ahead to Archer Seas, and Seas couldn't catch up to that one. Irish throwing on the far end of the field as they give up possession to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs whip it in, and Irish defense there. Merloose to gather on the edge of the touchline. Six minutes and some change here in the first half. Irish 3-0 lead. Nick Gallagher alongside Mackay Gundy, Brianne O'Neill with all the action today from Mike Perrone Field on the campus of Notre Dame High School. Shot from distance is in. It's 4-0 lead. The Irish continue to pour it on. And it looked to be Luca Orcolano with the goal for the Irish.
It's a good deep shot right there. Just had the right spin on that to trick the goalie, able to sneak it in for a goal.
As Urcolana gets his third goal here in 2024. As the Irish continue to control this game.
Yeah, they're just racking up the goals here in this first half with 6:28 remaining.
So if you've joined us late this afternoon, Tyler Javik got the scoring started with 2 goals in the span of 2 minutes. A beautiful pass from him and teammate Will Lynch for the first goal. Javik did all the work himself on the second, and Lynch got on the scoreboard himself for the third, and Urcolano adding the fourth. Ball's loose in the final third. Bulldogs with it on the edge. Kick from distance right at Anthony Merloose, the sophomore keeper. And he will corral that one. Good slide tackle by the Irish defense there. Bulldogs trying to win it back. Daniel Gollin with it. As Archer sees now. As the Bulldogs spread out here, they'll whip it in. And on the edge of the touchline, they'll keep possession here. Irish on the counter. And couldn't keep up with it as Mandrusi lost it, dispossessed there. And another Irish substitute as O'Rourke will head off. Caden O'Rourke, the freshman forward, as he contributed in the Irish last victory against West Windsor Plainsboro North, 2 goals to his name. And his early varsity experience. Up ahead, we'll go just out of play. It'll be a Bulldogs throw in here. High throw. As Honish will win it for the Irish. She's trying to go wide, works it through the legs of the defender there. Irish whip it in, and right at Ethan Peck there that time. As Ercolano with the shot from distance. Anguilino now with it, and he just lost possession on the outside of the box there, and the Bulldogs will kick it out. Or correction, it will be off the Irish, so back for a Bulldogs goal kick here. Intercepted, and Irish lost it there. Bulldogs looking to try to get something going before the break. Colin McCullough with it. Spinning through the defense of the Bulldogs, nothing there. Lynch is back onto the pitch. And shot from distance, deflection into the spot, and it's a goal. 5-0 Notre Dame all over Hopewell Valley.
And it keeps on coming.
And I'm trying to get clarification who scored. It was a very quick reaction. Irish all over the Bulldogs here, in control. Antonio Mandrusi, well, he will give the goal to, it looked like it was him. The final 90 seconds here of the first half. Sees now with it on the far side near the touch line there on the far side. As Bulldogs will try to get it in. Nobody home that time. Irish defense right there to read that. Up ahead. And And nothing there that time. Final 15 seconds here in the first half. Irish defense has been stellar. Limited to chances, final 5 seconds here as the Bulldogs will just kick it out of play. And that will do it for the opening first half from Notre Dame High School. The Irish well all over the Bulldogs. It's 5-0 lead. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you could read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. The Trentonian, your local newspaper in Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County, 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. We will step aside. We'll come back second half, moments away here from Mike Perrone Field on the campus of Notre Dame High School. Irish up 5-0 here at intermission.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mike Perrone Field on the campus of Notre Dame High School. 5-0 Irish, all out in front of the Bulldogs here in the first half, as we are just set for the second half action. And a quick recap of the scoring. It was Tyler Javik got the scoring going with 28 minutes left here in the 28 minutes left in the first half, and he added his second goal very quickly, just 2 minutes after that. Will Lynch got his first goal of the afternoon, made it 3-0 Irish lead. And the Irish get 4 goals in a span of just 6 minutes. And Luca Urcolano added his first goal of the afternoon with 6 minutes to go, and a late goal to make it 5-0 was senior forward Antonio Mandrusi. And the Irish in front here of this one. As Tyler Javik, 3 goals on the year now, and Will Lynch as well getting his 4th goal of 2024. And Ercolano his 3rd. So a lot of different scoring for the Irish was their big thing coming into 2024. But as well for the Bulldogs, I mentioned in the first half they lost 10 seniors for the 3rd straight year and had to get another group together for this year. But they did return 9 players from their team last year. And last year this Bulldogs team was ranked number 6 on the Trentonian top 15. So this is a very winning program in the area. But they're struggling early here in 2024 to find the back of the net. And Irish back line working it around here. We'll try to get it up the field. As Lynch off the edge of his boot, couldn't keep that down. And a hard foul there as Lynch dispossesses the Bulldogs. It'll be a Hopewell Valley free kick here. We'll see what the Bulldogs do in the second half, if they could change their game plan. And is intercepted at the midfield, but too strong there. As we'll have a change in net for the Bulldogs here to start the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say he looks different out there.
Just picked up on that. A shot as Merloose gathers it. Nice shot for the Bulldogs there. Work it up ahead. Irish defense smothers that one all over. They'll get it back up. Nice touch. Lynch in some space. Trailing behind it. Keeps it shot. And it's nice stretched out save. In net. And I don't have a 41 on my Bulldogs roster, so apologies. But he is the new goalie for the Bulldogs here in the second half. And the Bulldogs have 4 goalies on their roster here. Thank you. As Kempfer Hargis is the new keeper. Some nice fan clarification on that one. We thank him for that. As Kempfer Hargis, the junior goalie for the Bulldogs. And you got to ask yourself, Makai, and you're a coach situation for the Bulldogs. You're asking, your backup goalie here, the junior, you're down 5-0, to kind of just go out there and just try to make plays and keep it at this pace, at this rate.
Yeah, exactly. With your team just being down 5-0, you just kind of want to, leverage yourself really and just, hold the team to where it's at. And that's where you look at the positive right there. Just hold the team where it's at, and then no more damages.
And it'll be a corner kick for the Bulldogs here. the box, nobody home that time. Retrieved and headed in by Gavin New. Irish aggressive here, dispossessing the Bulldogs. They'll go up ahead, and Bulldogs defense read that. Angelino will go up to the midfield. Lynch now with it, dancing around. He'll go back to his defensive line there. Irish were looking to go wide. They'll go back inside now. And a hard collision there. And it'll be a Bulldogs free kick here. As Andrew Halco will be the one to take the free kick for Hopewell Valley. Halco will just keep it short here. Put it up ahead. Irish win it on the edge, keeping it in play, and the Bulldogs will just kick it out for the Irish corner. As they'll keep it short here. They'll whip it in, and too far, nobody there for Notre Dame. And they'll go right back to the Bulldogs. Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by, smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street. It's the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest trades for your special get-together. Visit them at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Irish pressing on here. Shot low, and another good save there by Hargis to get that out of bounds. Got some hands on it. But it will be another Irish corner kick. As Landon Honish will take it for the Irish here. As the officials having a word down on the goal line with Tyler Javik, who's got two Bulldogs around him. Eli Angrione and Andrew Halco down there with Javik and headed on up, but out of play. Bulldogs working near the edge of the touch line there. Keep it in. Official right there, good call. Bulldogs keep possession here. They'll press forward. Irish on the counter, get it, and it'll go up. As Argis will gather that one. Quick counter from the Irish. Lynch tried to go fancy footwork there to flick it in. Unsuccessful that time. Well, that would have been a very pretty goal, and we've already seen one this afternoon. Bulldogs keep working forward, still nothing there. Irish countering, going wide here with it. Whipped it in. Ercolano over to Honish, will dance around the touchline. A battle of number 7s here. And it will say foul on the play. Official goes to the Bulldogs' possession. We got an Irish player down at the midfield, or just give me in the final third. As Antonio Mandrusi scored the 5th goal for the Irish, goes down with some cramping, and he will be able to walk off under his own power. Hope he is okay if he is able to return. But with the Irish lead, he's scored already today. The senior forward for the Irish. As Luigi Baricelli, the senior, will come in. And battle for possession there near the Irish bench there. Baricelli falls down. Irish trying to work it wide there, nothing there. Bulldogs still trying to figure out this Irish defense. They have gotten some shots sporadically in the first half, but no real pressure from them, as they'll go wide down the edge here, and they'll go out of play. As it'll be a throw-in for the Irish. Bustamante with it at midfield. In some space now, gets some separation, and tried to boot it away, but the defense for the Bulldogs right there. Henry sees there. Be a free kick as the Bulldogs will play on. We'll go wide with it, low into the box, flicked on, up in the air, headed, and Merluz almost came out for that one, but he let his defense do the work that time.
Good job by Notre Dame just getting it out there. Getting your own team to set right now.
Throw in, headed up. It'll be a free kick. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olin Avenue, Ewing Township. 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Santa Fe's Sonatas to SUVs like the Honda Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory, including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjustment on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate trade-in value towards any new vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple, and the area's fastest growing dealership, 1655 North Olin Avenue in Ewing Township. And substitutions for each team here. Giuseppe Panzita on for Hopewell Valley. And Colin Zeke, the sophomore back for Notre Dame. And then gathered by Harges, he'll just drop it off to his teammates. Will Lynch dispossessed by the Bulldog defense there. They'll drop it off wide. Just when the Bulldogs trying to get something, Irish defense has always been there all afternoon. They'll work it out wide on the far side. As a battle of number 5s is Jack Gabe battling Tyler Javik there. It'll be a free kick. Right in front of the corner flag for the Irish. They'll keep it short. Javik, no shot blocked there. As Bulldogs whip it well up ahead, will roll all the way out of play as J.C. Palumbo couldn't catch up to it. As Palumbo will throw it in for the Irish right near the corner flag. Palumbo floats it up there. Bulldogs win back possession. They'll try to go wide again here. It'll be offsides. That'll be a Notre Dame free kick. As a couple of substitutes get ready for both teams. As we have approached the halfway point here in the second half, 20 minutes to go. And Jack Gabe called for the foul. As he looked back at the official for clarification. So it'll be a Notre Dame free kick. Tonish with the free kick, and nothing there. As we will have a change in goalie for Notre Dame, as Anthony Marlouse will step off. As junior goalie Cole Feltes will come on to take over for Marlouse in relief. Shot from distance is wide. Good attempt there. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you could read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Officials just having a word. We will, I believe, redo the Hopewell Valley free kick there. Bulldogs will try to work it wide there. Deflected. Irish dispossessed the Bulldogs there. As a pair of substitutes for Notre Dame here. As Landon Honish will head to the bench. As well, it looks to be Nick Anguilino. And Tyler Javik will head to the bench, substitute for him. Javik, 2 goals. Got the scoring started this afternoon in a span of 2 minutes with back-to-back goals of his own. And with about 16 minutes left here in this one, as the Irish trying to work some players down on the bench, get them some experience early in this 2024 campaign. And we'll redo free kick here. As Benzita will take it, he'll dump it off to the back line here. Back and forth near the midfield, both teams trying to win it. Kick up ahead as Hargis gathers it. As Jack Gabe on the turf. Call foul on the Irish free kick here. It's been a battle to midfield and the final third on each side this whole second half. Up ahead, a nice slide to gather. That one goes Cole Feltis to get it away. As Michael Hope and Panzita battling. Be a foul on Hope here. And it looks like be a yellow card for Michael Hope. Irish will go with a three-man wall on the edge. And kick is booted high, floated, and nothing there that time.
Yeah, just too high of a kick right there.
As Manny Thatcher was on the kick. Be another Irish substitute. As, Jace Palumbo will head to the bench. Up ahead, Luke Coulter now with it, the freshman midfielder, and out of play. Twelve minutes to go here in the second half. Free kick for Kempfer Hargis and the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs.
Well, looks like the sun finally went down.
Yeah, finally did duck behind some clouds. Other than that, a beautiful afternoon here in mid-September on the campus of Notre Dame High School. If you joined us late, 5 Irish goals all in the first half. Some chances for Hopewell Valley early on in this one, but they haven't been able to get to the back of the net. Anthony Merlusi, starting sophomore goalie, has been fantastic. He was substituted off for in this half. And Cole Feltis, the junior goalie, has taken over for him. Up ahead for Hope. Hope one-on-one. He'll get his pass deflected off. Bulldogs regain possession here. Nice spin move by Baraselli. Kicked it, blocked from distance. Working wide, whips it in. And Kempfer Hargis makes another save there. Has shown some nice athleticism from the junior keeper for the Bulldogs. As Bulldogs will go up to Feltis this time, and he will just take it and slow things down. Bulldogs will work it back here. And even with a 5-0 lead, the Irish defense continues to be stellar, as if the score was 0-0.
Well, that's what winners are made of right there, being able to still be on the attack even when you're up big.
And that's got to pay off, you know, as the season progresses, Mackay. I mean, you're early on, you're 4th game in for the Irish, 3rd game for the Bulldogs, and you're keeping the pressure on no matter the scoreline. It's a good learning foundation.
Yeah, and it looks like most of the starters are out for Notre Dame
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, that's just a real big commitment of having your starters out and the rest of your team is able to pick up that same energy that Jules giving out there.
And we will have a pair of substitutions again for the Irish. Baracelli will head to the bench as well. A third goalie for the Irish comes in.
Yeah, everybody's getting some burn out there.
And if I am correct, I could be wrong. I could have mixed these goalies up. I believe Jack Wright is the junior goalie now. So Jack Wright will take over. Final 9 minutes to go here. Into the box, nothing there. As Andrew Halko is showing some patience there, waiting for more men to get forward. And at this point, if you're the Bulldogs, you're just trying to get one goal to go on to your next game, and they don't have an easy schedule ahead. As Hopewell Valley will battle Heightstown, West Windsor, Plainsboro, and Steiner in their next 3 matches. In a very tough CVC conference here in 2024. And some new rules here, as in division games will only count in division games will count towards division standings. So you're having cross-division matchups in the Colonial and the Valley. That will not count for your in-division standings, to clarify that point. As Irish will look Michael Hope up there and couldn't get anything. Bulldogs working from the back, trying to build up something here. And at this point, we've continued to mention the Irish defense. If they fall asleep, Bulldogs could counter if they find the right pass. Get some tired legs. Eventually catch up with you this point in the match. Nice give and go there. As Hope will dump it off in the midfield. Up ahead to Coulter. And we'll just go out of his run there. Hopewell Valley continues to be patient here. 6 minutes and some change to go here in this second half, as they try to get something going offensively. Up ahead, no Bulldogs nearby, as the Irish will just work it back. And booted down. Big kick there. The official looked to indicate it will be Hopewell Valley ball. If they went off the Irish, no, it will be the Irish ball here. Up ahead on the edge of the touch line and out of play. There will be an Irish corner here. Whipped in by Coulter as Bulldogs win that one and get it out of the box. Irish defense hustling back. Bulldogs has some space to go wide, up ahead. Hope with it. Bulldogs trying to get some men forward, and they lose possession there. Irish trying to go quick on the counter. On the other, off the back there of Coulter, didn't see that one. We'll get a stoppage there on the foul. Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street, place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And under 3 minutes to play, and we will have a trio of substitutes for the Bulldogs here. As Eli Angrione comes on and Joseph Troiano. Nice back heel kick, pass attempt there. And kick. What a goal, unbelievable. I didn't think that was going in. Daniel Stackhouse, the sophomore, makes it 6-0 Irish lead. And Mackay, he looks like he just kind of shot it very casually and it ended up going in the back of the corner of the net.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he had the intent on really, going for the goal right there. Great job by their goalie, by Hopewell Valley, for even giving a heck of a attempt right there. He almost came up with it with the block, but it just snuck right by him.
I don't think he expected that from Stackhouse, the way that floated. And that just glided into the air, into the back corner.
Yeah, that's a heck of a goal that he's going to remember probably, for the rest of his life.
And Stackhouse, only a sophomore defender. Yeah, absolutely, Mackay. That is definitely going to be a memorable goal for him. And whether it's his first goal at the varsity level or not, definitely a memorable one. Irish looking to add more. They got numbers again. Shot low, and it is saved by Hargis. Made a good play on that one-on-one. Final 75 seconds here from Mike Perrone Field. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. 6 goals today. Might want to get caught up on all of that. You can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian, your local newspaper in Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. 7 days a week, it's a Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. Final 25 seconds. Irish, their second straight game with 6 goals. Victorious against West Windsor Plainsboro 6-1. And now looking to be victorious 6-0 to Hopewell Valley. There will be their 3rd win on the Young 2024 campaign. And final seconds tick away. And that will do it. The Irish victorious today. A 6-0 victory over the Bulldogs of Hopewell Valley. Thank you for watching high school soccer. For Makai Gundy behind the camera helping out with tonight's call of the game, Brianne O'Neill, our video engineer. And thanks for all the sponsors for making today's live stream possible. Capital Health System, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Revere Restaurant, Notre Dame High School, New Jersey Education Association, The Trentonian, Italian People's Bakery, and Hyundai of Trenton. Stay tuned to our post-game interview. We will have our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. We're going to try to get junior forward Tyler Javik with his 2 goals today, and that will be on our Facebook pages, so stay tuned to our social media for that interview. That'll do it for us here. I'm Nick Gallagher, Makai Gundy, and Brianne O'Neill saying so long from Notre Dame High School. Irish beat the Bulldogs 6-0 here in high school soccer on the WBCB Sports Network.